Good morning, students. So again I'm going to revise you with the lesson The Lost Child, and first of all I welcome you all to my English channel. Now I told you children the child wanted everything, but at the end what happened? He wanted to sit in the merry-go-round, and this time he was firm. He thought I will. He really cannot resist himself. He did not. He really wanted to sit in the that merry-go-round. And finally, what he told? He told his parents that I will sit here, but then there was no response from his parents. Again, he told in a very firm voice, I am going to sit in this merry-go-round, but there was no response, there was no reply from his parents. And then finally what happened? The parents, he looked at the back and he found the parents were not there. He started looking here and there, and finally he started crying, running here and there, and he could not find parents. He went near the temple. He thought parents must be there near the temple. A lot of crowd was there, so he went. He was almost crushed by the feet of all the people there, but he did not care about that. Also he was crying. Now children, crying, a man was there. He was a good man, kind and generous man. He told why he is crying, and he gave him his hand. He picked him in his lap and he told the child, why are you crying? But he did not reply. He was continuously crying. Now children, see the situation here now. The boy who wanted everything, the man took him to all those shops where he wanted the things. Okay. But he could not, in fact he did not buy, he did not even look at them. Only thing children, he wanted to say that he was saying, I want my mother, I want my father, I want my parents. Okay, see how the story is teaching us the message that how important the parents are for a child. And we must all value our parents. We must all give respect to our parents, listen to our parents, whatever they are saying, because parents are not enemy. Now is the situation that the boy, this man, he took him to the sweetness this shop. He told you whatever sweet you want to have, you can have it. Okay. Then he told that he went to the balloon wala, and he told him that whichever balloon you want to have, you can take it. But the boy was crying and crying. He took him to the snake charmer. There also the boy was crying. And then he took him to the race. Okay. He took him to merry-go-round. He did not even wanted to see the boy who really wanted to sit in the merry-go-round. Now he don't want to see that. Okay. So children, you can see that how that merry-go-round was the children, what to say, he was so interested in sitting there. He thought that anyhow he will be sitting there. But then finally what happened children? He started crying and crying and crying. Now children, a situation was there in his life where he did not want anything. Okay, the man is tired. He took him to all the places, but he told no. He simply wanted to have his parents. Now children, the worst part is that there is no ending to the story whether he found his parents or not. Okay, and we don't know whether he found his parents or not, but we can guess. Okay, this here you have to guess. So half of the people will, I think mainly the people will say finally he found the parents, because everybody want to have the story, happy ending of the story. So whatever, but here we don't know whether he found the parents or not. So children, this is the end of the story, and now we are going to discuss the question and answer. What are the things the child sees? No children, I was explaining you, isn't it? I was explaining you the story, and I was here. A snake charmer we have done till here. There was a roundabout in full swing. Men, women and children carried away to it, whirling motion, shrink and ground with a dizzy laughter. The child watched them intently and then he made a bold request. I want to go on the roundabout, please, father, mother. So he requested his parents that he wanted to go in the roundabout. Please, father and mother. There was no reply. He turned to look at his parents. Now, children, the parents were not there. He was lost now. There was no reply came from the parent. So, children, every time the parent used to reply. So, this time when the parents did not reply, the child looked at them. And children, he was shocked that they were not there. He looked behind. There was no sign of them. So, children, now the child realized that he had lost his parents. A full deep cry rose from his dry throat, and with a subdued jerk of his body, he ran from there. He stood crying in real fear. Mother, father, tears rolled down from his eyes. He did not hot and fierce. He flushed face and convulsed with fear. Panic stricken, he ran to one side first, then to the other, hither and thither in all directions, knowing where to go. Mother, father, he waited. His yellow turban came and untied, and his clothes became muddy. Okay. Having run to and fro in a rage of running for a while, he stood defeated, his cry suppressed into sobs. Now, children, his cry, it was suppressed, it turned into sobs, but he was continuously crying. At little distance on the green grass, he could see through his filmy eyes, children, a film was there. That means a film of moisture was covered his eyes. A film of tear was there in his eyes. Clothes hid, but there was no sign of his father and mother among these people. Now, children, from his moisturous eyes, from his tearful eyes, he was looking at the place where a lot of people were there, but then he could not find his parents, who seemed to laugh and talk just for the sake of laughing and talking. And children, the others people, they were really feeling very happy. They were talking, laughing. How did you get here, child? Whose baby are you? The man asked. Now, children, he ran quickly again and with time to a shrine. Now, shrine is a temple. He ran near the temple. He thought a lot of crowd is there. Parents must be there, into which people seemed to be crowding. Every little inch of space here was congested with man, but he ran through people's leg, his little soft lingering. Now, children, he ran through the legs of people, and his little sobs were lingering. He was telling mother, father, near the entrance to the temple. However, the crowd became very thin. Men crossed each other. Heavy men with flashing murderers knocked to and fro by their brutal movement. Now, children, when he went near the temple, lot of cures were there, lot of hodgepodge was there near the temple. He was almost crushed by this person. Okay, but then he was still struggling to find out his parents. The poor child struggled to thrust a way between their feet, but not to find to and fro by their brutal movement. Actually, the small child went under their feet, but he was by their movement. Sometimes he was going towards to, or sometimes towards fro, and he started crying with the highest pitch of his voice, father and mother. A man in the surging student moving forward crowd heard his cry, and stooped. He bent with great difficulty, lifted him up to his arm. He took the child to his arm, otherwise he knew that what would happen to the child. He will trampled by the feet of the people will trample him. So he just took him to his nap. How did you get here, child? Whose baby are you? The man asked as he steered clear of his mask. The child wept more bitterly than ever now and only cried, I want my mother, where want my father. Now, children, the child wept. He wept more bitterly than ever now and only cried, I want my mother, I want my father. Now, the child did not answer him anything. Rather, he told that I want my parents. The man tried to soothe him by taking him to the roundabout. Now, children, he took him to the same place where the child wanted to go. So, first he took him to the roundabouts. Will you have a ride on the horse? He told, will you have a ride on the horse? Would you like to sit on the horse? He gently asked and he approached the ring. The child's throat tore into 1,000 shrill sobs and he only shouted, I want my parents, I want my father, and I want my mother. So the children, he was only sobbing. He only could tell only one thing, that I want my parents. The man headed towards the place where the snake charmer still played on the flute to the swing cobra. Now, children, I hope you remember, children, the child wanted to see the cobra dancing, okay, in front of the flute of the snake charmer. So he was still, children, playing on the flute to the swing cobra, and he listened to this nice music. Child, he pleaded, but the child shut his ears with his finger and shouted his double-pitched strain, I want my mother, I want my father. Now, children, he told him to enjoy the music of the flute which was played by the snake charmer, but the child was again in a depression. He just closed with his finger. He put both the fingers in his ears and he told, no, I don't want to listen. I simply want my parents. I want my father and I want my mother. The man tried to soothe him by taking him to the roundabouts. Will you have a ride on the horse? He told him, if you want to have a ride on the horse. He gently asked as he approached the ring. The child's throat tore into 1,000 shrill sobs and he only shouted, I want my mother, I want my father. So he told, no, I want my parents. The man headed towards the place where the snake charmer still played on the flute to the swing cobra. Listen to that nice music, child, he pleaded. But the child shut his ears with his fingers and shouted his double-pitched strain, I want my mother, I want my father. But he just shouted with his double-pitched strain. He told, I want my father and I want my mother. So now the man took him near the balloons, thinking the bright color of the balloon would distract the child's attention and quieten him. Now, children, the poor little man, he took to near the balloons. He thought the different rainbow colors of the balloons would attract the child, but children, he did not even wanted to look at them. Rather, he shouted that he wanted his parents. Would you like to have a rainbow color balloon? He persuasively asked. The child turned his eyes from the flying balloon and just sobbed, I want my mother, I want my father. So, children, what happened? The child just took away. Children, he did not even look at the balloons. He told only, I want my father and I want my mother. The man, still trying to make the child happy, bore him to the gate where the flower seller said, look, can you smell those nice flowers, child? Would you like a garland to put round your neck? The child turned his nose away from the basket and repeated his sob, I want my mother, I want my father. Now the child took him, I want my father, I want my mother, thinking to humor his disconsolate charges by a gift of sweet. The man took him to the counter of the sweet shop. What sweet would you like to have? He asked. The child turned his face from the sweet shop and only said soft, I want my father, I want my mother. Now children, finally he took him to the sweet shop. He thought that children, what did he thought? He thought that the sweets will be is there, and he will eat that sweet. Okay, all the child would like to have that sweet. They love to eat sweet, so he would also like to have the sweet. But children, the child cried, I want my parents, and I want my father, and I want my mother. So in this way, children, you can see how helpless was that man. He tried his best, but he could not, children, find his parents. The child was crying bitterly. Now the end of the story is not there. We can just imagine what was the end. So what was the end of the story, children? Finally, we would think about happy ending only. Finally, children, that with the help of that man, he found his parents. But I would like to suggest this. But if you want to write, he did not fight, you can write, because this is your self-choice. You can choose anything. Now children, we will do some of the textbook question answers. What are the things the child see on his way to the fair? So on his way to the fair, the child sees toys, balloons of different colors, garland of gulmohar, a swing, and a snake charmer playing a flute. He gets attracted towards all these things, so he lags behind. So on the way to the fair, he could see toys, balloons of different colors, garland of gulmohar, a swing, and a snake charmer playing a flute. He gets attracted towards all these things, so he lags behind. So children, what happened? He lags behind. In the fair, he wants many things. What are they? Why does he move on without waiting for an answer? So children, the child wants many things in the fair. He wants to have toys, okay. He wanted to have different sweets, garlands, balloon of different colors, and had a keen desire to enjoy the roundabouts. He moves on without waiting for an answer, because whenever he stopped to see things, his parents gave him a cautionary call, come child, come. When does he realize that he had lost his way? How have his anxiety and insecurity been described? The child sees a roundabouts to the fair and gets attracted towards him. He wanted to sit in that roundabout. He asked his parents to permit him to enjoy it. But when he called his parents, he saw there was no response, there was no reply from his parents. Okay. Having no response on the part of his parents, he realizes that he was lost his way. He started crying bitterly at once and runs here and there in search of them. Why does the lost child lose interest in the thing that he wanted earlier? The lost child loses interest in the thing that he had wanted earlier because he got lost in the fear. He is panic stricken for being lost. Now he first wants his parents. He is afraid and he feels unsafe. What do you think happens in the end? Does the child find his parent? Yes, I feel that the child find. I think we should go for the happy ending, children. Yes, I feel the child find his parents back. Okay, and the kind-hearted person must have tried his best to find his parents. On the other hand, the parents of the child must have let no stone unturned to find their only child. So both will kind be the cases. Now children, the other question is for your self-attend. Okay, now let's start some extra question or some additional question. How did the boy try to catch the dragonfly? So this question can ask to you. The boy saw a group of dragonflies in a flowering mustard field. Fascinated by this group of dragonflies, he followed them. One of the dragonflies stilled and rested its wing. As soon as the boy tried to catch it, it went fluttering and flapping up into the air. Now second question, what happened when the child entered the groove and what was his reaction? When the child entered into the groove, a shower of flowers fell upon him. He was so fascinated that he forgot his parents and started gathering flowers. On hearing the cooing of dove, he rushed toward his parents. The petal dropped from his hands. What are the child reaction when they neared the village? The child saw many other footpaths which led to the fair. So everyone was in a hurry to enjoy the fair. There was a lot of noise everywhere. The child was very happy and excited. Uh, in such a condition, the child got fascinated at once but soon repelled, as he had never seen such a crowd earlier. What are the reaction of the child when he saw a flower seller? The child saw the flower seller with a basket full of flowers. In order to sell these flowers, he was hawking a garland of gulmohar, a garland of gulmohar. The child had a liking for the garland and wanted to have it, but he well knew the attitude of his parents, so he moved on. How did the father divert the boy from the toy shop? The boy had fascination towards the toys placed in the shop. As soon as he demanded toys, his father looked at him in a rude manner. Being familiar with that particular look of his father, the boy understood at once that he could not get the toys, so he diverted his attention to new things. Okay, so now we will do the next question. I think all the questions are children a bit complex. Okay, so you can see how I'm writing, I'm telling you the answers. Earliest, the thing the boy asked his parents to buy for him. There were several things in the fair that the boy wanted to have. He liked to have sweets, a garland of gulmohar and balloon. Apart from all these things, the boy had taken keen interest in the roundabouts and wanted to enjoy the music played by the snake charmer. What did the child see at the corner of the entrance of the fair? What was his very reaction? The child saw a sweet seller hawking gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, jalebi, and a crowd around his counter. They were colored sweets decorated with leaves of silver and gold. On seeing the sweets, his mouth watered and he wanted to have barfi. But he moved on as he knew that if he demanded barfi, his parents would not buy it. What was the child reaction on seeing a man holding a pole with yellow, red, green and purple balloons? The man had balloons of different color. The sequences and arrangement of colors gave the impression of a rainbow. It was the alluring glory of rainbow that attracted the child most. Being aware of his parents' behavior, he suppressed his desire to get them and proceeded further. How did the child feel seeing the snake charmer? Okay, and why did he get away from him? While moving in the fair, the child heard the sound of a flute played by the snake charmer. He felt very happy to see the snake charmer playing the flute and a snake with its head bent gracefully. He was willing to enjoy the graceful music, but he went away as he knew that his parents would forbid him to listen to it. The child made a bold request. I want to go on to the roundabout. Please, father, mother. What are the response of his parents? So the child was willing to go on the roundabouts for a while. He kept watching its moving in a whirling motion. On watching man, women and children enjoying, he could not help making a bold request. But here the situation was different. There was no response on the part of his parents. They were not around him. What did the child do when he got no response on the part of his parents? What was his condition? So the child turned to look at his parents, but they were not to be seen around. He was filled with fear and ran here and there for them. He was panic stricken, and tears rolled down from his eyes. His yellow turban came untied and his clothes became muddy. Who helped the child after losing his parents? What did he offer to buy them? A kind-hearted man lifted him up. The man had a soft corner for the child, so he wanted to soothe him. He took him to the roundabouts and asked his willingness for a ride on the horse. He offered him to buy flowers, balloons, sweets, and many other things. But the child had no interest in all these things except his parents. How was the child lost to the fair in the fair? The parents took the child to the fair. He was attracted by many charming things on the way. He stood at one place and went on looking at things. The child saw a roundabout. He wanted to have a ride on it. When he wanted to request his parents to let him enjoy a ride, he saw that they were not there. Then he saw the child was lost. So children, so many question answer we are doing. Okay, we will also do some of the long questions. Now here are some of the more important questions which we can discuss. What was the condition of the lost child till he was noticed by a kind-hearted man who lifted him to his arm? The child lost his parents when he wanted to go onto the roundabouts, when they were not to be seen around. He was filled with fear. He ran here and there for them. Tears rolled down from his panic-stricken face. The child remained inconsolable. Even when the kind-hearted man tried to tempt him by offering to buy toys, sweets, flowers, etc., he was only crying for his parents. Now, the kind-hearted stranger tries his best to calm down the lost child but failed. Why did the child remain unconsolable? So why did he remain unconsolable? Let's answer. The stranger who noticed the lost child was a kind-hearted man. He had the heart that could feel the agony of a lost child. He lifted up in his arms. He tried to distract his attention by offering a ride on the roundabouts and making him hear the music of the flute. He offered him to buy sweets and balloons to soothe him. He failed in his attempt because the lost child had nothing in his mind except his parents. Describe the change in the child towards sweets, balloon, flowers, the roundabouts, and the snake charmer after he lost his parents. The world had all the attraction for the boy before he was lost in the fair. Sweet tempted him, balloon and flowers attracted him with their colors. A ride on the roundabouts and the music of the flute played by the snake charmer fascinated him. However, without his parents, he felt stricken and lost. The world and its attraction had lost all relevance and interest for him. Children, now you have to describe in brief about the theme of the message of Mulk Raj Anand story, The Lost Child. So children, you can write here, for a child, his parents are the center and the meaning of his life. Without his parents, a child loses all interest and relevance in the world. His parents don't oblige him, they don't buy anything he demands, still he thinks that he is a right over them. Only through them he can enjoy the world and its attraction. A lost child can think of nothing except the parents who have lost touch and link with him. So children, such is the situation, such is the moral value of the message that the parents are the most important thing. Okay, and we have to value our parents. So with this children, I complete the lesson here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.